Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Newsbrowse News broadcast. According to Global News, the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, RCMP, in northwestern British Columbia has canceled an Amber Alert for 2 children. The alert was issued late Monday night and subsequently canceled just before 3 a.m. Tuesday. Mounties had reported that the children were taken from a home late Sunday and were believed to be traveling eastbound. The RCMP did not release further details, but expressed gratitude to the public for their assistance in the matter. Global News reports that Canada's Bill C-16, which seeks to criminalize sexual deepfakes, has undergone a significant amendment. A House of Commons committee voted to include nearly nude images in the bill's scope, addressing concerns that the original wording might not cover AI-generated content like the see-through bikini images that recently appeared on Elon Musk's X platform. Conservative MP Andrew Lawton proposed the amendment, stating it aims to capture sophisticated and traumatizing digital assaults that technology advancements facilitate. Liberal MP Patricia Lattanzio supported the clarification, noting it aligns with evolving case law and victim needs. The bill also includes provisions for AI software and the definition of intimate image and adds a 48-hour takedown deadline for certain content. These amendments aim to strengthen the legislation against exploitative AI technologies. From Global News. A new report from the Angus Reid Institute, cited by the Canadian press, suggests a significant shift in Canadian public opinion regarding energy policy priorities. Currently, 61% of Canadians believe economic growth should be the primary focus, a notable increase from 7 years ago when 55% prioritized environmental protection. The poll also indicates growing support for energy infrastructure projects. Nearly 2/3 of British Columbians and 55% of Canadians nationally now support the recently approved $4 billion expansion of Enbridge's West Coast natural gas pipeline. Historically, opposition to pipeline development has waned, with the Northern Gateway project's opposition shrinking from 57% in 2012 to 32% in 2025. Similarly, a potential Alberta-backed pipeline garnered 56% support in British Columbia in an October 2025 poll. Regarding government action on pipeline construction, 31% of respondents believe the current level of action is about right, up from 23% 7 years prior. The number of people who feel the government is doing too much has decreased from 27% in 2019 to 21% in this latest poll, while about half of the population, 48% in 2026, 50% in 2019, dressed down, dissembled, bestorte, purged, grame. While about half of the population, 48% in 2026, 50% in 2019, still feel the government is doing too little. The online poll surveyed 2,360 Canadian adults between April 24th and 28, 2026. According to CTV News, Ontario pharmacists are set to expand their scope of practice, allowing them to administer additional vaccines and treat more common ailments. Starting this July, pharmacists will be authorized to provide vaccinations for tetanus, whooping cough, diphtheria, respiratory syncytial virus, RSV, shingles, and pneumococcal. This builds upon the 19 common ailments they are already permitted to treat, with 9 new conditions being added to the list, including head lice, nasal congestion, ringworm, and warts. Health Minister Sylvia Jones stated that these changes are intended to provide quicker access to care for residents and reduce the strain on primary care services and hospital emergency departments. The government also plans to introduce 5 more treatable conditions in early 2027 and has directed other regulatory colleges, such as those for optometrists and physiotherapists, to explore similar expansions. CTV News reports that two men were found fatally shot in an underground parkade in Surrey, British Columbia, on Sunday night. The Surrey Police Service responded to calls of a shooting in the 7,000 block of 1133 Street at approximately 10 p.m. Upon arrival, officers discovered two men suffering from gunshot wounds. Despite life-saving efforts by emergency personnel, both individuals died at the scene. Shortly after, a car was discovered burning near the intersection of 144 Street and 84 Avenue, which investigators believe may be related to the incident. As of now, authorities have not made any arrests and have not released any information regarding potential suspects or a possible motive behind the double homicide. The Integrated Homicide Investigation Team, IHE, has since taken over the case. This tragic event marks the second shooting in Surrey's Newton neighborhood on Sunday, following an earlier incident where two men were critically injured at a gas station just before 4 a.m. in the 710 block of 152 Street. No suspects or motive have been identified in that earlier shooting either. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.